Hey everybody, I'm AEW legend Bobo the Vulture,
Hello, I'm Luchasaurus, who talks kind of a lot like him.
and this is Let's Play Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. This won't get old for your ears or my throat.
Peasants, remain calm, or I will kill you with my spear. That's the actual origin of the Boba the Vulture voices. That was the voice I was doing for Zhang Fei in like RTK 11, like a million fucking years ago. And this became Bobo's voice when Bobo's portrait looked kind of Zhang Fei-y.
Serious. I will ask for people to remain calm or I will kill them with my spear.
I will say this much: Romance of Three Kingdoms 11, which was like, for my purposes, was basically a PS1 game in the RTK series. No, it's PS2.
That's pretty.
It had better beard options than AEW Fight Forever does.
Yeah.
But I don't want to make this. Let's talk about my AEW LP. Somebody in the comments was saying like, "Oh, it's Boba the Vulture voiced by Atelier Rizza," which is a reference to the voice we use for the character. That's Lethal's voice from like. That's not how you talk at all. It's totally different. That's more like this.
Yeah, I know what kind of characters you're talking about.
Spiked breastplate. Now you can have like them cool booby armor. You got these really spiky boobs.
Well, now, hold on a minute. Let's see what's going on with the spiked breastplate. First of all, that one's strong. This one's
Oh, we
very
also got a cut throat purse or something, but that may or may not have been
that we
after we
may
died.
not have kept. So this increases the speed of our attacks. This will cause injury to anyone that touches me.
Oh, it's thorns or a.
Doesn't have. I mean, it is a significantly higher defense. It does not have any elemental strengths.
I guess you'd need like the insider's guide. How much damage do they take? How much faster are your weapons before you'd really know?
I was wondering if it was going to be the spike breaker armor, but I do not know for certain that this game has that.
I was wondering if it was going to be Autobot spike armor.
Yeah, I too was wondering if it was going to be Autobot spike armor.
that was a little later Transformers than the Great BMX Race was in Super Mario Brothers Super
Yeah,
Show.
you'd have to watch a little longer to find out about Autobot Spike. One thing about Autobot Spike is he found it really hard to think.
You imagine if Autobots. I just think Jazz made a poor decision. And when he wanted something for Autobot Spike to watch while he just kind of waited for progress, he shouldn't have set him down in front of the Frankenstein movie. That was a poor choice.
Well, I guess this was the olden days and they didn't have video on demand. Maybe
That's
all
true.
that was on
that was they couldn't just stream like, hey, you want to check out the new season of Wednesday is coming soon. Jenny Ortega or whatever her name is. She's a good actress. Check this out. No, you're stuck with Frankenstein. Ritual of the thing.
Bloodstained! Ritual of the Thing!
Now I don't want to harp on it, but it occurred to me we've got really lucky with diamond drops. I hope we get a decent number of diamonds here.
Yeah, I hope we get the diamonds to drop.
Hey, can you imagine if Autobot Spike owed money to Fry Guy?
Can you imagine if Autobot Spike tipped someone's donut in acid?
No, I think we got enough content now. We want to split that for two different series at the upcoming.
Oh
Autobot
look!
Spike
Never mind. Oh, there he is. YOLO has been trapped in the.
Please let me out, sir. Thank you. Ow!
Stop stealing those things, YOLO.
I'm just kidding. I'm incorporeal. I don't get killed by those spikes. Oh, no, screen to the right, to the right. We actually found something.
That's
there.
where the cut person's ring was.
Yeah, there we are. So
All
I
right,
can check and see what that does.
Now we can check and see.
Probably means you get like a tiny amount of gold every time you kill an enemy or something like that. Oh, there was two of them.
Oh, it means that you get more. Yeah, it means that you get more gold.
They're more likely to drop gold. I'm pretty sure I may have had points when I used like doubled them up because I had to, and I was never real clear on whether it meant you wouldn't get items, because if so, probably most of the time not a thing you want to do.
Alright, now let's get back to here. Get our... No, not that. Inventory is not full.
It's full of corn shucks.
Get some blood. Back that blood up.
There's no need to be stingy with that, those healing spells. It's not like Mass Effect 2 Metajo, where there's a finite amount in game. Your magic.
So then I need to
time,
change
so.
Shadow Tracer back to healing.
Oh no, I was actually just wanted to make a joke about Mass Effect 2 healing. But Shadow Tracer, we haven't used it yet. Maybe it's good. I'm being more open-minded. Like, I tended to ignore 90% of the shards I got, but you've definitely gotten some utility out of ones that I did not play with in my playthrough. I remember, my memories of the fire section of this game are that it's not that long, but that some of the screens in it were pretty nasty. Like, it's one where I felt pretty good about being done with it when I was done with it.
Nope, I keep doing that. It's inventory down here, that's what I want. Crystal. Hey, I'm Crystal.
That chest was a crystal carrier.
Yes, and now that's probably a better way to get rid of him quickly.
Yeah, there seems to be a good range.
Well, you don't get a whole lot of blood out of that.
No. Even when you're close, he can still opt for that poison attack. There is a little visual clue. You don't have a lot of time to respond to it, though.
Yeah, like you can sort of start to see the
there's a little green aura and like yeah.
Go back into my bag, poisonous
Might
mist.
want to jump.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Now we know where to get demon pills.
Demon Van pills. Well, there you go. Tried to stick around to gain a little bit more life out of him.
Crystal drop, and we didn't that time. That one, I mean, it might be worth checking out. Is that a good shard? Is it worth the trouble? You could, like you said, that's the perfect screen to grind against them if you decide you really want the shard. But
where do I want to go?
I mean, we have. What's up?
I was trying to figure out if I wanted to go back. Or, I should say, I'm not coming back, Jim.
Oh man, I've got the slideshow view. What the fuck? Okay, it's gone. It's back to normal now. Nothing on your end. I just get annoyed. I'd been needing a new internet connection for a long time, but this was the thing that finally triggered me to just like fucking do something about it. So I get extra annoyed when it acts up with this.
Why don't you guys get out of here?
But you're coming to the same screen where you died on last time, and again, you're very low on health. I'm just saying to keep an eye on it is all. It might be worth your time. Do we have the fire passive resist shard yet? Not sure if we do. As a matter of fact, this is probably the area where you get it. Now that I think about it, there's probably flame elementals here.
Well, isn't that what I was just fighting?
I don't think so.
Those guys weren't the
Maybe they were. They look, I don't know.
Passive, resist, dark, poison, petrification.
Nope, doesn't
money.
look like we got it.
Yeah.
Resist money.
Resist money.
Okay, no, I guess we don't have it. It's okay. I thought if we did have it, I thought this might be a place where it would be good to use. Really sweet music.
A time for the old night.
Tonight. Oh, you're right. I think these are the flame elementals. Yeah, fire elemental.
Yeah, I suppose.
They're particularly frustrating because they have the
Ability
spell
to make giant.
the large vertical reach, and they seem to always hit the correct place.
Okay. I want to see if I'll be able to just jump my way around there, and not with the amount of objects flying around.
Yeah, this was one of the places where eventually
You get burned.
You get some movement tech that helps you kind of zip past, but on your first pass through here, I don't think you're going to be able to ignore a lot of enemies. You kind of got to try to minimize the number of enemies you've aggroed at a time and take them out. Because you get into a fight with a bunch of them, it doesn't go well. There's some areas where like exactly the right strategy is just to run through before too much stuff happens.
Is to avoid.
But this area doesn't really lend itself to that because you have to be careful with the jumps. And those guys float around, and as you saw, get in your way when you're trying to make jumps. Manipulative shard, indeed. Or no, directional. Excuse me. Yeah.
Is where I'm going to find Ray Chisholm.
You got to shoot acid jet at these spike walls to get rid of them.
I mean, I could burn them, sure. I mean, I'm fully armed with lasers. I could burn these things.
Yeah, kick its ass. Kick the spike wall's ass. Maybe we've got armor with some flame resist properties. I mean, like, they tend to be like, 10% damage reduction. It's not really world-changing boosts.
No. Yeah, so if it's like a significantly lower level armor, it kind of doesn't really do that much.
Right.
Come down here, you little dark nasty.
Don't think he's coming back.
No. You say your name is Finlay, and you love to fight. I say your name is Finlay, and you're a bastard.
Whoa.
Has Bobby Lashley gotten any better at speaking in promo work?
They have learned to give Bobby Lashley a manager most of the time, which I think is good.
Yeah,
I mean, nothing but props for the way he's a big, scary-looking, strong-as-fuck dude who moves around really well in the ring. He's just,
yeah.
I mean, I don't ever need to see him in like a promo battle with like Mick Foley or Ric Flair.
Okay, so did I want to put on that spike suit? Steel lightning. That has. Okay, so.
It's a spiky breastplate, boss. It's beneath your dignity. Shut up. You're not even here anymore.
I'm not.
Don't answer that. We've got to get this guy out of the LP.
But you know, when I went through that room with those special spiked walls and got a new armor, that's when I joined the Road Warriors.
That's a breastplate, man. It's not spiky shoulder pads. She literally dropped a treasure.
And it was a beast killer.
Beast killer. It's us against them.
What is a beast killer? It's got special
what
whip,
could
I
you
guess.
Possibly use it for?
What's the password?
Well,
oh, that's actually a pretty strong.
Purunga, right?
Yes.
It's a sword. It's a katana. It would be faster. A whip that brings any beast to bay.
That is that the strongest item that we have at this point? In terms of just straight up attack? It looks like it might be.
It's a little bit better than what you're using. It's not
I guess the Imer, which is effective under
club.
Yeah.
Well, does the Imer have elemental properties?
The Imer has...
No, it does not. Okay.
The bang property, the property of giving you the time cutter.
Well, I mean, you actually have the I don't think you have the shard that makes you better with whips. Although I believe these ladies you're fighting now are the ones that drop it, if I remember right. But
yeah. Also, the electrical elemental attack.
It's giving you a little extra.
Yeah.
Better against some enemies than others. The dark elemental don't give a fuck, but the whip ladies were taking like 21 damage over the course of a couple of hits for 7. Maybe it was 5.
not doing a great job against her. Thank you for flipping back and giving us a little bit of room to fight.
And some blood. It's a short. It seems like the areas are getting shorter as we advance in the game, but this. It's a weird thing to say. This area has a very Castlevania-y feel to me. Just the.
Oh,
the
it's just got the
axe
swinging,
and, yeah,
crushing, the swinging and the crushing. There you go. Why don't you go waste your little poison guy right there?
Makes Stone Cold sick. That's basically the strat. Just don't stay in one place for very long. On the horizontal plane. I grab the blood before I move forward. I would backseat drive like a son of a bitch and occasionally remember to try not to do that. Ow. I'm not a beast. Your beast whips won't harm me. Much.
Oh, that's... I switched over to the shadow thing because I wanted to see if it would do anything.
Well, there's no enemies on screen. I think it just follows you around. It might be like the
I think
Ninja
it's like the
Clones
Ninja
and
Gaiden shadow.
Ninja Gaiden,
Like,
yeah.
Dude. Alright, dog ones.
What will you do if these creatures are able to get past even your god boss? The answer, of course, is
More
god
god
boss.
boss.
And
what
if
if
they
they
too are defeated, even more god boss. Ah, son of a bitch. I just knew it was good. I saw it coming. It's not your fault. It's like you're going to evade the swipey thing and somehow get hit with the one we care about avoiding. But actually, in this reality, you've got a lot more Mithridates. So, Mithridates, whatever they are. We got the... I would suggest you go back and save. We got the crystal drop. At least you won't have to farm for that.
We got some money and mahoganies.
Get some mind on your mahogany and your mahogany on your mind.
Guys, get out of my way. Okay, why don't I get some corn chowder?
Corn chowder.
Some
Yeah.
corn
We're
chowder.
sitting on this healing. It's not the most fantastic healing ever, but it's there.
That's enough to get me through. Your Harley Quinn wannabe ass. Alright. That's good.
Oh, maybe they don't drop the whipped shard, but the Queen's Tail is something you need to improve the whipped shard, I think. Or maybe they do drop both, and my thinking is wrong. Yeah, baby. You know, Howl at the Moon was not in the Fight City, sort of the remakes they did. I guess they didn't have the rights to it anymore. It's really sad.
I can tell you're very broken up.
No, I was. The thing is, I'm trying to contain my upset and use like a Artemis style radio DJ voice because we had a weird association of that song in Artemis. Because he was living in a lunar spell, so we decided.
Well, sure, that's right. And you would always say, "Ah," because that's.
Wasn't that on Artemis like?
So yeah, now you just walk into. Give me all that delightful blood.
Give me that paper.
Here.
Look at all that wall blood. You should be able to heal from that. You can't. I mean, I'm not saying you can, but you should. You should have that power.
I think about the spiked armor.
You found out that was a... Oh, God. Go ahead, please.
Nice thing about the spike armor is that I no longer have to worry about aiming and missing for candles as I go by.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I thought it was like the little wing flap that you have, but no, it is the spike armor. Also, at one point you were being attacked by a dark elemental, but in case anyone wasn't sure that's what it was, your archer shot it for 1 damage and got its name to appear on the screen as you were leaving.
I'm curious about something here.
Oh, finally an effective way to kill these guys. They've really been difficult.
I wanted to see like if they were like if I really just wanted to grind for experience
Yeah.
in a
Could you just
zero
stand there?
like involvement way, could I just go into a room where they spawn, just walk up to them?
I don't think there's any room with infinitely respawning enemies in this game, but oh, here's your potatoes. Well, corn is on the menu, boys.
Sure.
It looks like corn's back on the menu, boys. Whoa.
How are you, Miriam?
Better than most of your corpses.
I think now that you've changed your look, she should be saying, "Who are you, Miriam?"
Alright, so did we get a silk dress?
In memory of Wakanda forever, aka Wanda. It seems like a silk dress might be something you can make.
Or buy?
You're never going to be able to buy. Well, it's pretty unusual you'd be able to buy an armor that you haven't made through the alchemy shop yet. Other than
Did
other
I
than like
turn
the
in
beginning
my last
game
monster
options.
friend?
Here's what
Not
I've
sure you
turned
did
up
actually.
on
Oh, you did.
monsters.
Yeah, I did. Carl.
It got us that diamond, and then we immediately got like 3 diamonds fighting through the next area, and then I believe they were lost to the sands of time. But that's okay. Diamonds are fairly useful. There's a lot of recipes they go in, but
Hello.
they're not like critical.
What are you looking to
There are
buy?
other ways to get them.
Knight's quarters. Okay.
Thank you.
It may be that we find out we're missing like an ingredient for a silk dress, and maybe we could buy.
Go back there. Get
Yeah,
some of
like
that.
silk would be the thing that we'd have to get as an enemy drop, almost certainly. If we have to have a regular dress and combine it with silk, you can probably just buy the dress from her.
Okay,
Maybe we don't even have silk dress in
Invested.
Oh, you get polonaise, whatever that is.
Oh, the rage of the fashion
Loungewear.
global ladies. It's crystal
There you go.
armor. I could be a crystal carrier.
Yeah, you got it. Silk dress. Let's go.
Oh, silk
It's-
dress. Let's
it's
go.
a beautiful white sheen.
Ah, my sheen! Ladies and gentlemen, the weird thing is, I think that might have come up on the last play session of this game. The time that Lex Luger seemed to have more of a sense of humor about himself than I would have thought, and allowed a segment where somebody ran into him and bumped up against his body, and he complained about what it had done to his sheen.
I've heard Lex Luger may be somebody who developed more of a sense of humor as his career progressed.
Here's what you asked for. This is it.
Here's what you asked for. She
That's one more
kicks her in the
adventure
nuts.
we can make today.
Here's what you asked for. Oh, excellent. It's like wiping your ass with silk. Here's a maid's headband for you, by the way. Now you talk to her. Please come back with a maid's headband. Maid. Oh boy, you can play a maid character. That'll be creepy. I mean, you'd have to go with a black and white outfit, but you'd have to. There's no way.
There is no.
It doesn't match your
This
Christmas
is the
theme.
keepsake I'm looking for. Right.
This maid thing.
In memory of
Alright, ribbon, we're
Rachel.
good. We got-
Hey, guess what? I have a bunch of ribbons.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How are you, Miriam?
I'm alright,
Could you
Rachel.
give me the ribbon off your head?
Take
or
the
one of the
ribbon
others?
from your hair, shake it loose and let it
Here's what
fall.
you asked for.
Here's what you asked for.
This is it.
And then she takes the ribbon from her hair, shakes it loose, and lets it fall.
This is it. Yoink! Alright, let's see what the silver power ring is all about. Is it gonna give me silver power? I
Well,
already
you
had.
already had one, and you're not using it, so...
Oh, okay, yes. It increases your attack power. So,
Hey, 2 of those,
This is the keepsake
you would
I'm
have really high
looking
attack
for.
power.
Right.
Because
I'll
you
see
have
if
2,
I
you
can find
could
it.
equip 2 and
bring
kill
more
enemies.
momentum.
Oh man, you get another diamond!
Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry,
How
you're
are you,
giving her a
Ned?
diamond. Excuse me.
Yes. Memory of
I hate
Nadia.
Musketeers.
Here I have some sulfate for you. Would you
Please.
like some aquatic blood?
This beautiful young lady died, and she always wanted to be buried with sulfate. Sodium. I said yes.
There we go.
Here's what you asked for. This is it.
Oh, majestic.
Majestic.
That sounds pretty good.
But then again, we just got this. But does it have spikes?
I don't think it would. It's got better defense by 1. Gives you a
And it
little
has-
protection against ice, which is not really the thing we're looking for at this moment.
Yeah.
I'd stick with your spiky plate, but
Yeah, until I'm
up to
to
you.
a
It's up to you.
cold area again.
But this is the pattern with these quests. Like you get stuck, and then you get one, and suddenly the
Right.
solution for the next 4 quests is all shit that's been sitting around in your inventory.
I don't know.
Or
if I have
Calicum?
Orichalcum.
I don't think we would. It would be that little rock icon.
We need to do this in memory of Mean Mike Enos, though.
Oh, okay.
How are you?
It's not it's the rough and ready quest.
No, I mean, it's in memory of Enos.
Okay. We probably. Well, no, wait. Yeah, we probably would have seen it by now.
Yeah, 'cause this
But they do seem to have gems and metals separated. I guess
and
you've got to keep them
random pieces of animal or demon corpses separate.
Well,
you gotta-
there's kind of subgroupings. You have eyes and blood.
I wonder if it's something that we've encountered before and thus might be able to buy in the shop. Worth checking.
This feels like a barrier that we've hit, but Orichalcum tends to
I
be
have
really
something.
high end in fantasy games.
She has
I'm
something
sure-
new to offer us.
What are you looking to buy?
It wouldn't be that because we didn't just encounter it, but discount card.
I ended up getting that eventually.
Sure,
Couldn't tell you whether it
suppose.
paid off or not. Well, I mean, I could look up Orichalcum, but we only got like 2 minutes of video left, so.
Thank you. Come back.
Come back, Ellie.
And try again
Ellie's
later.
sister. Yeah, I suppose there only are 2 minutes left in the video. So do I want to go all the way
2 minutes
back?
of, to hit. Well, you want to hit the save because you have not done that since we did all our shopping.
It's good to see you. So,
So
what'll
good
it
to
be?
see you. Maybe he can make Orichalcum out of like other shit.
I mean, anything's possible, right? Please.
It's gonna be that icon for like rocks and shit.
Is
Yeah.
this the rocks and shit icon?
Well, it's gold. Gold is, yeah, this is where it would be if he can make it, and it doesn't look like he can. It's just possible we have something that could be
Come back if things start to go.
disassembled that would lead to Orichalcum, but it's probably not worth spending a whole lot of time. We probably just need to wait for some enemy that gives us Orichalcum.
Lisa. Shoot, I got 5 messages. Okay, I'm headed home. Don't wait for me to go, guys. All right.
Bobo, where are you, Bobo? I need you, Bobo.
Yeah, I'm here.
This is the end. We're getting divorced. You didn't respond to my texts during this 30 minutes you've been recording Bloodstained.
Yes. All right. So, yeah, when we come back next time, I guess we're gonna try and go through the fire again. Into the fire.
That'd be fun.
I'm burning.
We went down in a burning one ring of fire. We
Yes.
didn't eat enough corn chowder, and we could not survive.
So yeah, when we come back next time, who knows? Maybe we'll have done some more grinding someplace to find some other cool stuff. But it's also equally possible that I will not have done that.
It's a
Anyways,
coin flip, folks. See where it lands next time.
bye-bye.